of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Motion to approve the agenda.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Agenda approved. Slowly while we do this.
So, what are the first ones? November 27th?
No,
22nd.
22nd.
I'll make the motion to approve the minutes for the 22nd.
Second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Minutes approved for the 22nd. Motion to approve the minutes from November 27th.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say
I abstain from that one.
nay. All. You were there, Biden. No, you weren't.
No.
It needs to be corrected. No,
No, so I was-
that's right. Never mind. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed, say nay. Motion approved.
Motion to approve the minutes from December
Second.
2nd.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Also abstain?
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. Okay, communications.
Housing Trust Fund was yesterday. They're looking, if there was anything in the community, they put up some more money for quick assistance, so maybe, maybe that falls in the poverty rate, it needs a furnace, frozen pipes. We got a lot of money there for it.
Really? Do you have a flyer or any, like, just it'd be good to put like on Facebook, like, to call one of those.
So like I said, if they fall below the 30% threshold, then there's also a pot of money between 60 and 30% poverty rate.
Did they talk about people retiring?
Yeah.
Did that surprise you?
No, we know it.
What would they say?
Tracy.
No, keep going.
Oh,
Karen and Mary in the next 2 years.
oh. So there's a big turnover up there.
Yeah, Mary was always been the glue that kind of kept it together.
Yeah.
She knows it really.
So I got something I have here.
Winona, will you make sure you put that in the paper? What's that? About the,
If a family falls below the poverty rate of 30%, we can help with emergency repairs to their houses, like furnaces. The Easy Cog Housing
Trust fund.
Trust Fund.
And does that go through the county then?
Goes to the Easy Cog Trust Fund, where we can get them in contact with them. Somebody, I got my address flyer or something like that.
We're a member of the group.
it's basically federal dollars that then come to them and then county supervisors sit on the board and help divvy it up.
That's in the Lincoln Casino.
Frozen pipes,
Yeah,
furnaces.
you get me information and I can
Okay.
store it out, give you a call.
I will. I might put you in contact with the person who's
Sure,
in
right,
charge of
right,
it.
yeah.
That way we get the word out, the money's there, it might as well
Right.
be.
Yeah, absolutely. Just somebody to talk to.
I will. I'll get you the information here right now.
That's all you have.
Yes.
Like comp board yesterday, obviously Kane will come in. Is he coming in next week, Randy?
Yeah, so we don't.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything, but Kane, is Kane on the agenda for next week?
No.
Okay. I'll give him the minutes today, so hopefully but he took his own notes, but anyways, so that happened and he'll come in. And then I had Iowa County Community Development meeting. Basically, we're talking about the different Christmas events that we're going to. Nothing really major going on there. Financially, they're doing well. They're gonna reinvest. They had a CD that's coming to maturity that they made some good interest on. They're gonna reinvest it, so. Financially, they're doing well. And then they released the video. There was a press release, so now this is public. Do you guys want me to play it? Sure. It's like 2 minutes. It showcases Iowa County.
Welcome to Iowa County, Iowa. Our friendly neighbors, affordable living, and endless possibilities make this the place to be. Grow your career here and start a business. We're located just off I-80, minutes away from Iowa City and Cedar Rapids corridor, and just a quick drive to Des Moines. We're home to Iowa's oldest National Historic Landmark, state-of-the-art manufacturing, and some of the richest soils in the world. Our family-friendly communities offer top-notch education and highly rated healthcare, as well as cultural and recreational opportunities for all ages. We invite you to experience the warmth and hospitality of our vibrant communities, annual festivals, farmers markets, explore our parks, trails, and our waterways. Iowa is about innovation, and Iowa County is no exception. We offer careers in advanced manufacturing, tech-enabled ag, education, healthcare, and tourism. If you're looking for a future-focused career while enjoying a casual lifestyle, come home to Iowa County. As a rural community, we don't have to compromise on healthcare. Our local provider, Compass Memorial Healthcare, offers a nationally ranked comprehensive healthcare system. The Compass Hospital is equipped with the latest technology and is local. In addition, they offer clinics in 5 of our communities. Along with the quality care offered, Compass truly embraces a neighbors caring for neighbors mindset, as personalized care and friendliness is a way of life. You won't have to travel far for quality healthcare. Iowa County's diverse economy and easy access to transcontinental transportation makes us a great location for businesses of all kinds. A highly educated workforce, low operation costs, and a pro-business environment make Iowa County a great place to grow your business. We are Iowa County. Come grow with us.
Lovely aerial ones.
Yeah.
It's good.
It took me a few minutes to figure out the voice.
Yeah, Tim. So basically, long story short, we got a grant. Was it ECOG? I think it was, that we got like a $5,000 or $10,000 grant from, that we were gonna use for something else, but it fell through, so then we ended up putting it to that, so then we had that made. But I can send, I'll forward you guys the link, so if you guys ever wanna share it or show someone.
Sure.
Sure.
Other than that, I think that's everything.
Yeah. I have a few things. I got a call from a citizen that they were wondering what our feelings would be if they did a polar plunge either at the lake or at Gateway for a fundraiser. The fundraiser that they're leaning towards would be for, I wrote it down, rescue diving equipment. If they would organize it, I told them they probably, if we had no problem with it, they would have to probably go through conservation, don't you think, Chris?
We're gonna do, yeah, either one of them.
And I think he may have already talked to,
I think that's the conservation. Like I
Yeah.
said.
so he just wanted to know what our feelings were. I wouldn't have a problem with it as long as it's, it's gonna be very well supervised.
I nominate Brandy to be our representative in the pledge.
I wanna try it.
Yeah, so they would, people would plunge and then people would pledge them to plunge and, I think each one of these suits cost about $2,000. So they were gonna, and I think it'd be beneficial to the county for us to have those as much as ice fishing we have at the different places and stuff, so.
Not important until you need it.
So I tell them they can, put together what they're gonna do and then present it to the conservation committee. And then if the conservation committee thinks it needs to come to the board of supervisors, we can do that, so.
The only thing else I had, Kevin, was, but I think he talked to you too, somebody was talking to me about the Amana exit and taking that old hotel down.
Yeah, I talked to,
I sent him to Sherry because she would know better, because he said he'd make the complaints. I'm like, well, I don't know if you should make it for the DNR side or the county side.
Pick it
the taxes are all paid up on both of them. I checked that yesterday.
But you could do a nuisance complaint though.
Somebody has to do the nuisance
He
complaint.
said he would. So I sent him Sherry's number.
Yeah, because that's something, at least the taxes don't get paid, they're all paid up. The only one that isn't paid up today is the one that's being used.
And that's for sale. It just came on the market on Wednesday right before our meeting.
Aurora.
Can they be like
No,
compliant for so long as they've got the site secured?
What'd you say?
Could they be compliant if they have for so long, if they have the site secured and not accessible? I don't know.
I still think it's a nuisance that,
But We can't afford to tear it down.
I know, but if you do the nuisance complaint, then it's assessed on the taxes to clean it up if they don't clean it up. That's the only avenue I could see taking, or I said at least discuss it with Sherry.
Because somebody go, well, you guys have to tear them down. They go, we can't. afford to
No,
tear 'em
No.
God, no.
Well,
down." Oh,
I
good.
don't even know if the landfill has room for all that.
They talked about it already, but I'm not sure how that was, but I know they were in contact with the land.
Yeah.
Can they
I
take
re-
asbestos though?
I don't know, that's what that's what the hold was. I don't think they did get all the testing done.
Hmm.
That's why it's still staining. That's
Hmm.
what I heard once.
I don't know. It's all a
Because there is
mystery.
asbestos in there.
It's not the first complaint I've had about it.
No, it's a monthly thing.
Yeah, I would say so too. But this was a more serious complaint of someone that was willing to file the complaint, so.
Then I had Central Iowa Juvenile Detention meeting after our last meeting. That's pretty much still kind of the same thing. The detention center, everything's running great. Everything's going fine there. The problem is they're trying to redo the handbook and policy and procedures, and the board is, I think, in my opinion, is so big that it's hard to get things moving. Everything's like, well, we need to consult an attorney. So that's it's just a thing that's moving kind of slow. And then we had, yesterday, I missed the compensation board meeting. I had the Eastern Iowa Mental Health Board meeting up in Hiawatha. Let's see, what do they have on that? They had expenditures of 28 million for 2024, and the revenue was 25 million. And the reason the revenue's less than the expenditures is because it's mandated by the state to get like our carryover funds down to a certain percentage. We couldn't take over 14% or 20% the following year anymore. So, and they were very successful in doing that, getting it down to like 3%. It had to be under 4% or 5%. But then she was very adamant that, we did a good job of increasing our services and making new programs and making things available for our people. We've talked about mobile crisis response before. It's really been a great thing. I don't know if our new district will have this stuff. We'll have to see. If not, if I'm still on this board, our representative, I'd be an advocate for mobile crisis response. 77% of the stabilization when mobile crisis response is called out to a crisis has been stabilized at the location they're called out to, which, if you look at that, that saves taxpayers a lot of money when we don't have to take them somewhere. And mobile crisis response incarceration rate was less than 1%. So that's a big bonus as well, because if we have to incarcerate people, it's going to cost money. And so if we can safely do things on scene, that's great. Another thing they really talked about was that law enforcement liaison that we talked about in the past before. Just in this quarter in our district, we had 1,000 calls, 375 interactions, very successful. They're going to, we'll continue to advocate in the new district to get that law enforcement liaison. And then we'll also advocate to how we went into that where it was, they paid 100% the first year, 75/50. If I go into this new district, I'm gonna try to advocate that, we get funds to pay for that permanently, because it's saving not only county's money, but it's saving the state money when we can get this liaison to come out and we can handle things without having to take someone to a facility, either the hospital or to jail, especially when it's our younger folks. What else was there? Oh, then we got into talking about the new districting and stuff. So January 1st is when the board switches over. So Iowa County, if we still have me do it, we'll need to have our meeting of who's doing what committees and stuff like that. Iowa County will move back onto the voting board in January. And it sounds kind of like a waste because we're going to be leaving there in June, going to the new district, but it's really not going to be, because our representative, whether it be me or somebody else, is going to be able to be there to help transition and do, what do we do with vacation payout? Where are our employees going to go? Where is the equipment going to go that the Eastern Iowa Mental Health Board that we have down here in our offices? So it's going to be helpful in the transition. They recognized Gary, is it Bishnick from Benton County?
Beershank.
Yeah, Beershank, yeah.
he's saying that. She's supposed to get back to me, guys, hopefully. Okay, so also I passed around, next is the engineer's final plans,
I'll make a motion to approve them.
Second?
and chair to sign.
Mhm.
Whoever signs. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved.
That'll keep the Lutherans happy.
Leona, do you have that piece for the bill for any reason?
I've got a survey.
Were you guys all here for the culvert, or is anybody here for open forum?
Culvert.
Okay, so, now we're on to the culvert ditching. Amanda, did everybody make it over there?
Mhm.
Yes, I did.
Opinions, considerations, ideas?
I talked to Alan too and, got his opinion since he couldn't come. We're both in agreement, like maybe 10 feet.
I said to the stop sign.
So we measured, am I able to talk? I'm sorry, I don't know how this process works.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I
That's
don't have
fine.
these every week.
I like your respect, but no, you're good.
I know I looked at it and I appreciate you bringing it up because I really, no matter what other opinions are, I think it's a safety factor, the way that corner is. And it's also, I've driven by there, I don't know how many times when I worked over there.
Yeah.
I never really noticed how dang unappealing and ugly it looks. So something definitely needs to be done on the curb.
So we measured from where the culvert, like or where the culvert starts at the street level to that stop sign, and you're right at 27 feet.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't have guessed that.
Yeah, so I don't, so.
That's why I used the stop sign as a mark.
Yeah, so I just
If
want,
I would have said 10 feet, I'd been way off.
yeah, so I just wanted to clear the air that it's not 10, it's not 15, it's almost 30 feet.
But it's not gonna come out, if we do it, it won't come out to 27 feet because of length of the culverts.
Correct, we would take on from that stop sign, whatever we decide on.
Right, and I thought, we do this, right?
We decide on our part.
Do we put it in? I thought we even put it in.
We put in our part. Well, I mean, they can pay to have us put in their part if they want to extend it.
I think they got a contract.
So we have a contractor already that's willing to extend it from that stop sign, or wherever we commonly come to an agreement.
I'm not positive on that.
I'm not either.
Well, Nick didn't say anything the last time when he was here about them having a contractor, so I assume it's allowable.
Yeah, I think a contractor did the other side of the road, didn't he?
So-
On the other side.
Yes, yeah,
And he
I
talked.
just wanna make sure that's
it's
done.
the same gentleman that we would be hiring.
Yeah,
So
as a matter of fact, when I went to look, the contractor was there.
You get the pipe from us, you get your own pipe.
So we are happy to discuss any option. The biggest thing is like, we want to talk about the pipe though. That is if you guys want us to galvanize the whole way, that's gonna be really expensive.
That'd be Nick's specs.
So that's a question for Nick. I guess the biggest thing is, at this venture, we would like to know if we have the option where we're at. Are you guys covering to the stop sign? And then how far can we go? And then we can discuss pipe, if that makes sense.
My belief is go to the stop sign and the ditch remains. I don't want the ditch filled in,
May I ask why?
because it's a whole big village of everybody else is gonna wanna do that then, and there's drainage issues. It may not be there, but it'll be somewhere else.
What if we extend the pipe all the way down? What if we go all the way down the lot?
When you go pipes that long, if you ever have an issue, you've gotta dig them up. There's a plugging issue that they have, you can't get them flushed out. Because I asked Nick about that. That's why we've had several other places that have asked me, there's a limit on how far we let pipe go because of plugging issues and stuff getting stuck in them.
Is there anything I'm missing, gentlemen, that you guys can add?
So you're saying 27 foot basically then?
I said stop
I
sign.
was
He
thinking
mentioned
like
it.
10 to 12.
I did not.
Yeah, it's up,
That's a 5.75, you know.
Just checking.
just north. Just north of the housing area, well, where Shealy built his house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a big one there. Ooh.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
If you don't hear from me by noon, call me.
Oh, on Monday?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Would you, mind just kind of planning to see with Nick, the question that we would ask is what kind of pipe are we allowed to put in? Because that's really, because there's a big cost difference in pipe. And we understand that, some last longer than others and things like that. But the biggest component is like, if we have to do that galvanized, that might minimize how far we go.
Yeah, I think as we talked with Nick before, he would come up with what the specs would have to be since it's in the county right away. Yeah, so.
Yeah, I know galvanized not cheap.
No.
No.
Okay.
Is there anything that we've missed along? Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Have a great weekend.
Yep, you as well.
Clerk appointment, there's nothing yet, is there?
No,
I didn't understand what.
Yeah, I didn't understand what that attachment was.
Yeah, well, that's just the person that was interested. I don't know if she's really interested, she's never called back.
I didn't understand what that scribble stuff was.
Yeah, it was just FYI.
Okay. Certificate of adjustment of tax list consideration approval item.
Sounds like it's up to us if we want to do it. She does qualify. And since she does qualify, I think we probably should.
It is up to us, I usually think, we always.
It says, this person doesn't meet the criteria that's to be eligible for suspension of her property taxes. So I think it's ultimately up to the board, but for HHS purposes, she is eligible.
I didn't see that.
It's on the page with the Department of Health and Human Services, the email from Jenny Langford.
Jenny?
Well, you don't even have to sign on.
I must not have got the
Is
email.
It's in the
It's in
agenda
your
packet.
packet.
Oh, it's in the packet, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So was that a motion to approve it? Is
I'll make a motion, yeah.
there a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor, say aye.
I,
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved.
we're not talking about a whole heck of a lot anyways.
Consideration approval of first amendment to Coyote Run's third edition, which was also in your packet. And it looks like it's been approved. Tim for approval, Tim called. Okay. It's been approved by everybody then.
I'll make a motion to approve it.
One second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. Anything they want on the agenda for next week yet?
Should I reach out to Kane probably and see about getting them?
Yeah, send them in, when you send them in, it's just.
Okay, I just need to scan this out, all this documentation in from everybody.
Better sooner than later.
Yeah, I will.
I mean, I meant for us, she'll wait a week, so.
I'm just gonna,
Yeah.
yeah, 10:30. Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead and put it tentatively down. He's got a spot, I got a spot.
And one thing I didn't mention, you guys saw I had asked Tim for an opinion yesterday, and I sent it to everybody regarding the comp board, so,
Which I didn't know all of those would change like that,
yeah.
which is,
Well,
We don't-
because
we don't
it was
need-
challenged at the meeting by somebody else that we couldn't cut one of those raises.
we don't need a board anymore. If we can do almost everybody.
Yeah, but then we have to do the back blue in one jump.
Okay, so that's.
That might not have been so bad.
What was that? I missed that part. What
We
did
can
you
do
say?
the back the blue in one jump.
Because I looked at it was 2.5 to 2.7 was cost of living.
Mhm. So yeah, for future conversation, but I'm glad he included everybody, because I was asking him afterwards, because someone gave me a different opinion in the meeting, so.
Okay. So hopefully that will work out for next week. And if it's next week, that's the next meeting too, right? So he's coming and
Yes,
goes,
yes, that'll be his
Project
presentation. day.
plan,
Mhm.
got some charge of popcorn. Is there anything else at this time?
Chris will bring Jello.
Since the next one's at 9:45, do you want to have a recess?
Sure.
Are you on break at the moment? Sorry, Adam.
On recess.
Back.
Adam? Public hearing for the sale of used ambulance equipment to governmentdeals.com.
Yeah, so we have, I can just go through this, Kevin, so.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
motion to go into public hearing.
For a second,
Second.
all in favor say aye,
Aye.
opposed say nay. Sorry about that.
In case anybody's listening online, but we have, 4 CPAP vents we want to sell. We switched over to a disposable CPAP instead of this machine. These were probably about 12 years old, these old ones. We have some video laryngoscopes. We had 2. We got a grant for 4 new ones. The old ones, they discontinued making the blades for them. We got a community foundation grant to replace those. Yeah, we pumps are at least 20 years old. We got a grant to replace those with the ones we had weren't really necessarily designed for the rugged ambulance use, and the ones we got are designed for EMS use. So, and the bags are approximately 10 years old. We just updated those with our regular budget stuff. Just taking up space and somebody can use it, it's better than throwing it away, so.
Any written comment, Randy? Motion to go out of public hearing.
For a second.
Second.
All in favor say aye,
Aye.
opposed say nay. Motion approved. Is there a motion to approve the sale of the used ambulance equipment?
I will make that motion.
Second that.
All in favor say aye,
Aye.
opposed say nay. Motion approved.
Thank you.
You guys know, I think they're gonna wait till like first of the year to list it with the holidays. They thought that would be better.
Okay.
Auction company. They've got deals.com, so. You go on there, they have a lot of stuff.
No, I never have. I'll peruse it.
What's that?
I'll peruse it for
Yeah.
everyone's Christmas
There's
list.
a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of PPE.
Yeah,
safety.
everyone's gonna mask.
Yeah. All right, well, have a good weekend.
You too.
Yeah.
Definitely warms up.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor say aye,
Aye.
opposed say nay. You're adjourned.
Perfect.
I'll go do that stuff right now, so I don't forget.
Just gonna have to make a comment, right? We're gonna call it Nick on Monday.